Welcome to DTC MTV Product Review.
Hi DTCers, are you there? Are you in there? Yes, I see you.
With your host,
From the Busby Empire
and magician for hire,
spanning the globe,
DTC's very own,
I've been hopping on water.
Guy Portlock.
Hi DTCers, it's Porter speaking. How are you? Very good. Today I am looking at, and I've been looking at for quite a while now, John Vanderput's VDP. And what I would say to start off with is that what a blooming nice chap this John is. It's one of the rare DVDs when I put it on he actually makes me laugh, and I think that's quite funny. I like him. He just comes across a really intelligent, and a good performer. I mean, if you saw him on Penn and Teller's show, his performance there was brilliant, and this is the trick he did. The VDP system. If you've not seen it, basically it's a fantastically visual, it kind of looks like a torn and restored, but literally he takes a chosen sign card, and then by different movements with his hand, corner by corner, it changes into either a prediction or another card, depending on the type of trick, with their signature on. I mean, you get your head around that. It's an incredible idea. So what are my thoughts? My thoughts are this is clearly a labour of love, or it has been for John Vanderput, and over the years you could see how he talked a bit about the history, how it developed, however, and it's the sort of thing that he would be pretty damn comfortable doing. And I think as someone picking it up to start with, look, it's not difficult. Well, it is difficult. I mean, it's not the fact that the moves are difficult. I think after a while you'd get slick at it, because this is definitely one of those that you need to be really slick, because otherwise you could look a bit stupid. But what I like, I mean, to be honest with you, when I open up a DVD and I don't see a gimmick, I think great in a way, because it means that you're either making up your own gimmick or it's sleight of hand or something. In this case, you're making up the gimmicks. Now, the making up the gimmicks does take quite a long time. I've made one up myself. I've made up a few, and it takes a while to get the correct feel with it. I don't want to give any clues, but it just takes a bit of time so that you're comfortable with how that gimmick feels and looks, and because it needs to look good. But all the instruction is excellent. So once you've got the gimmick made up, I just think if you want to go ahead and work this routine, you want to practice to make it look as slick as possible. There are some lovely ideas here. You don't just get the transposition effect. There's a prediction effect, which he says is his favourite on there, where he shows his card to start. He says it doesn't show it, but he shows he's got a card which has a prediction on. They choose a card they don't match, but then with the VDP system it does. There's a dream card version which is very clever, when we're talking about the back of the card changing into their card with their sign card. So there are lots of variants that he uses it for, and my theory is this, that I think I do agree with what it says on the front. It's a reputation making effect. It certainly is. If you pull this off at the right time, in the right environment, people will be absolutely blown away by it. It does take a bit of effort though, and I sometimes feel that I do a John Allen dream card, which doesn't take a great deal of effort and does get very good reactions. I'm not 100% sure, with all the work that you put into this, whether the reactions will be that much better for this dream card version. I'm not 100% sure on that. Possibly, but I don't know if lay people think that deeply about things. But that being said, the DVD is excellent. It's clear, it's to the point. The idea is sensational. Where he got the idea from and how it evolved is quite incredible. And as I said, if you saw it in Penn and Teller, you would go, "Oh my God, that looked good." there is a slight. I mean, I'd sometimes think when I saw him do other little routines where he did something for Pete Nardi, it does look a bit messy as you're going round. But he did it so cleanly on that Penn and Teller one, and I think I'm not sure I would be 100% comfortable doing this. Mix and mingle in and around. You wouldn't want to be doing it completely 360, really. You'd have to be a bit careful on that. And if you're in a quiet environment, there's a few considerations then. But when are we generally in quiet environments? Not that often. So I think it's an amazing thing. It really is, and I totally respect Jean Van der Put for doing this. It's fantastic, and I've no doubt that I totally agree, like he says, that he would have had amazing reactions over the years doing it. But I think it's a labour of love. I think you need to get into that flow with that feel and know the gimmick so well and be really good at doing it. And if you do that, you will have a reputation making effect. It looks that good, and it is that sensational outcome that if you strive to want that, then you deserve what plaudits you get. So I'm going to give it 4.4 out of 5 stars for the worker and 4.0 for the hobbyist. I think it's a fascinating insight into a very interesting idea. VDP by Jean Van der Put. All the best.
Thank you for watching DTC MTV Product Review.